I'm here to talk about the Devon Bay incident. What happened, why, and what can you do to protect yourself? 15 surviving seafarers from the K-Line bulker, Devon Bay, along with the bodies of two that died when the vessel sank on the 22nd of January, returned to the Philippines on Monday morning. The master, Captain Elimar Hukal, reportedly chose to stay behind to ensure his crew's safety, demonstrating exceptional courage and leadership in the face of danger. As tributes pour in recognizing his selfless act as a powerful symbol of duty and honor among Filipino seafarers, my respect for the professionalism of Captain Hukal. May God grant him peace and give strength to his family. When I came out to sea, the master was not assigned a seat in the lifeboat. Legends like Captain Hukal keep that tradition alive. First, what happened? Cargo liquefaction, where solid bulk cargo turns into a liquid state due to high moisture content and vessel vibration. It is a major cause for maritime accidents, with around 10 bulk carriers lost annually. The key examples include the bulk Jupiter with 18 fatalities carrying bauxite, Emerald Star, Nicolor, Nasco Diamond, Jianfu Star, Hong Wei, Villainous Queen, and so many more, ending with the Devon Bay now with 7 fatalities. These ships, all carrying ore concentrates, experienced rapid capsizing and a significant loss of life. Key aspects of a vessel sinking due to liquefaction. First, the mechanism. Granular cargo, like ores, fines, and concentrates, becomes saturated with water. Vessel vibrations, especially in heavy seas, increase the pressure of this water, reducing the friction between the particles and causing the cargo to flow like a liquid. Then the capsize sequence. When the cargo liquefies, it shifts to one side, leading to a severe sudden list, reduced stability, and very rapid sinking. The high-risk cargoes and routes, Nicolor from Indonesia or Philippines to China, is primarily at risk, as well as bauxite, which can exceed the TML during rainy seasons. And the contributing factors to liquefaction. First, obviously, excessive moisture content. Cargoes often exceed the TML due to rain during loading operations. Then false declarations, incorrectly reporting the cargo's moisture level. Then ineffective testing, failure to perform or properly test the moisture content before loading. Let's come back to the Devon Bay incident. Nickel ore is classified as a Group A cargo under the 2016 revision of the International Maritime Solid Bulk Cargoes (IMSBC) code, which should in theory ensure that the cargoes are safe for shipment. However, despite being a multi-billion-dollar trade, port facilities are primitive, with nickel ore mined in open cast mines and then stored in the open, leaving it exposed to the monsoon conditions in the southern Philippines. The tests are supposed to be carried out by mines to ensure that the transportable moisture level, TML, is within safe limits. But there have been questions about the adequacy of such tests, and in the past, P&I clubs have warned that the certificates are frequently forged. Intercargo's Bulk Carrier Report 2025 identified the loss of 20 bulk carriers over 10,000 deadweight between 2015 and 2024, with 89 seafarer deaths. Cargo liquefaction, particularly nickel and bauxite, caused 55 of these fatalities. Now, what can we as a seafarer do to guard against this? The first is a simple CAN test as per the IMSBC code section 8.4. This is a practical onboard method to detect against the risk of cargo liquefaction. It involves filling a half to 1 liter cylindrical container halfway with the cargo sample and then banging it down sharply 25 times on a hard surface from 20 centimeters height. If the cargo shows free moisture or a fluid jelly-like state, the loading should stop immediately. I requested my babies to conduct the CAN test to demonstrate it for you.
So we take the cargo sample in an open can. It need not have a cover. We fill it halfway up in the can and have a nice hard surface. The small mistake here is you do not pick up the can fast. You raise it gently, then bang it down hard from about 20 centimeters height. You do that repeatedly over 25 times. What you see in this cargo is perfectly fine and dry cargo. A definite pass. No sign of any moisture on the surface. In the second sample, you see some moisture in the cargo, but this is also clear. This is barely pass. There is no fluid state, there is no jelly-like surface. This last sample is a hard fail. This is what you mean by a jelly-like state. This cargo should not be loaded on board.
Now what happens if the cargo fails the can test? You inform the master stops the loading and informs the owner, operator and charterers, as well as requests for P&I attendance. The P&I surveyor acting on behalf of the owner gets the cargo tested by an independent laboratory. If the cargo fails, then the owner claims cost from the charterers under the charter party and you unload whatever cargo you have already loaded. Remember this, take these simple precautions and, as always, stay safe.